Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about something that can be a bit challenging in any relationship, dealing with conflict. But specifically, I'll be sharing my experiences on handling conflict in a long distance relationship. Now, while my boyfriend and I haven't had any major fights in the 10 months we've been together, that doesn't mean we never encounter small conflicts or meh moments. So, let's dive in on how we navigate those and keep our relationship strong. In a long distance relationship, it's important to realize that communication is our lifeline. Unlike traditional relationships, we can't always be there physically for each other, so we have to make extra effort to connect emotionally and mentally. For us, we make sure to share our feelings openly. For instance, one time I felt a bit upset because my boyfriend it felt like he kind of expected me to know something without him actually saying it. I sensed that he was a bit off, and eventually he ended up with a meh attitude. It wasn't something big, but it did make me feel, well, a bit distant. One thing that has worked for us is voicing our feelings right away. I let him know how I felt, and to my surprise, he was really receptive. He apologized, and we talked it through. It turns out he didn't mean for it to come across that way, and honestly, I appreciated that he took the time to understand my side of things. By talking about these small issues as soon as they come up, we prevent them from snowballing into bigger conflicts. That's why I think this step is key. Another important aspect is that we don't yell or scream at each other. That's never been our way of dealing with conflict. We respect each other too much for that. Instead, we keep our voices calm even when we're feeling frustrated. Long distance relationships thrive on understanding and empathy. I found that when we approach each other with gentleness, it's much easier to keep the focus on the issue, not on any anger or frustration that might come up. We also believe in apologizing when it's needed. Now, because of my past experiences with abuse, I tend to apologize often, even when it's not necessary. But my boyfriend always reminds me that I don't need to apologize for things that aren't my fault. And this is something I'm learning to balance, but it's reassuring to know that he understands where I'm coming from and encourages me to be kinder to myself. I think the biggest takeaway here is to apologize sincerely when you need to, but also recognize when it's not necessary to say sorry. One of the reasons we don't have any major conflict is because we've spent time getting to know what each of us needs and wants. We both do our best to provide that for each other. In a long distance relationship, it's important to learn what makes your partner feel loved and understood. It can be as simple as a text that says, "Hey, I'm here for you," or as complex as scheduling time together when things get hectic. Understanding each other's needs helps us to connect on a deeper level and prevents miscommunication from becoming a bigger issue. So, to sum it all up, here's what I've learned from our relationship. Number one, voice your feelings. Don't let misunderstandings linger. Number two, stay calm and gentle. Yelling doesn't solve anything, but patience does. Number three, apologize when it's needed and know when it's okay not to. Number four, understand each other's needs. This helps us stay connected and helps prevent small conflicts. In the end, our approach to conflict is rooted in open communication and respect. And honestly, I believe that's why we've been able to avoid any major fights. So if you're in a long distance relationship, remember that clear, honest communication can make all the difference in the world. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or want to share your own experiences, please leave a comment below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos. Until next time.